Normally, I talk about electric cars on this channel, but today I'm going to talk about something a little bit different. There is a reason why I named this channel E for Electric, because I wanted to talk about all types of electric-powered things in our lives, especially when they replace gas-powered things in our lives. And today I'm going to talk about an all-electric lawnmower. That's right, all-electric lawnmower. I never thought about this before, but now that I'm a homeowner, and this is my first summer that's coming up. We had a rainy season here in Sacramento, and now it's sun. As you can see, the weather is very nice, and guess what that makes the grass do? Grow. And one of these days, I just came out of my door, and my neighbor was like, "Hey, you gonna cut the grass?" So what, dude? Like, you're making us all look bad. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I should probably hire somebody to do my grass. And I saw my neighbor's gardener working, and I was like, well, I should probably hire him. And then I realized, my goodness, the noise that lawnmower was making, the gas lawnmower was making. And then he also had to wear a mask because of all the fumes it was emitting. And I thought, you know what? These gas-powered lawnmowers are pretty much just as bad as the gas-powered cars for the same reasons. The noise, the usage of gas, the fumes. And I was like, there's got to be something that's all electric. So I went to Home Depot, and I was like, hey, do you guys, maybe I'm crazy, but do you have something that runs on electricity as far as the lawnmower is concerned? They're like, yeah, we're starting getting them and people really like them. Yeah, check it out. So I went and looked at a few of them, and I like this one made by the company called Ego. And that kind of really appealed to my ego, and I was like, yeah, I really want it. It looks like it's made very well. Lots of good reviews. Lots of people saying that the power that it has is very equivalent to what the gas lawnmowers have. And I was like, all right. So as you can see, I got it, and I got this big box, and I'm like, oh, it's going to probably spend 2 or 3 hours just figuring out how to take it out, how put it together. But even though I was doing it for the first time, it was super simple. You literally pull the whole thing out. There's a lever where you kind of unfold the damn thing, and then you pull the rest of the unit out, and boom, you're done. Now it comes with a battery and a fast charger. Now you can go with a fast charger and you can go with a slower charger. I also got a weed whacker as well. So they're using the same type of a battery that can be replaced and used for one another. If you really have a big property, you might need to have 2 batteries and 1 fast charger, but that still would work. The 1 battery lasts about 45 minutes, and then it takes only 30 minutes to charge it fast in a fast charger. So if you have 2 of those batteries in a big property, you keep changing them while you're working one of them, the other one is charging, and then you keep going. I personally don't need it simply because my property is not that big. I think it's kind of a standard size. But nevertheless, I've tried both. It has a cooling technology too. Just like a car, it has a cooling technology for the battery, so it lasts longer. And I gotta say, everything is very, very simple to use. Now, you have a choice of how high you can have it riding, meaning how short you want grass to be cut. And it's just basically a lever on the side that you pull. You do want to lift the whole unit up just a little bit to make it easier on you. And boom, it's that simple. To start it up, you put you basically put you kind of finger on the power button over there, and then pull the lever on you. This is just made so that you don't accidentally make it run. And there's a couple of other cool things. Now you have different choices of where you want the grass to end up. It just can kind of drop it right there where it was cutting it. It can spit it out right next to it. But what I chose, which I think everybody should choose, is basically you put this little basket on it. I'm sure there's a professional name that I'm not using right, but you hook it up. Now don't forget to take the plastic little unit out of the hole where the grass is coming out. Take that out, put the basket in. It will automatically fill the basket up, and then you can boom right away throw it in the yard waste container, which most people have next to the recycling and the garbage bins. So that's pretty simple. But here's the cool thing. When I was at the Home Depot looking at this, there were 2 different units of the same company, Ego, right? One was self-propelled and another one wasn't. And then I asked the guy, I said, well, what is a self-propelled one? He's like, well, it's pushing it for you. And I'm like, who needs, what do you mean it's pushing it for you? I got muscles, I can push it on my own. And then I was like, okay, well, let's get the best one, right? So I got the best one, and I realized that what a great choice, because pushing this damn thing is not as easy as you might think. So I'm glad I got a self-propelled one, and they're different speeds, right? You can go slow, you can go fast, and by the time if the basket gets filled with grass, you can have it drive itself to the bin, to the yard waste bin. So it all worked out pretty good. So I'm really excited. I tried it on the, my grass was pretty high, as you can see from the video. It took care of it really quick. And in my backyard, that's where it really went, jungle style. They were like this high, and still this lawnmower was able to kind of cut it all down and shred it. And I'm really excited. And don't forget, again, this is the first time I'm doing this. So I'm a newbie, and yet they made it so easy for me from the moment I unboxed it to the moment I pretty much finished my yard. And now I don't really, my house doesn't look like it's an abandoned house on the block, and my neighbors are happy, I'm happy, and at the same time, I'm not using gas, I'm not polluting the neighborhood, and also I'm not waking all the kinds of babies and kids up when I'm doing my lawn mowing. So even if you do want to have a garden, and I understand a lot of people prefer to hire somebody, and I got to tell you, it's not that simple. You can still buy one and have your gardener use your lawnmower that's all electric. That way you're kind of contributing to the whole electric technology movement. So if you drive an electric car, this is a great way to complement your environmentally friendly lifestyle. If you want to find out more about the technology and about all of the specs for this particular lawnmower, there's a link in the description of this video. You can also explore their website as well. If you want to find out where you can buy it, where there's a store that's near you where you can buy one. Again, in my case, it's Home Depot. So if anything, you might want to check with your Home Depot as well, because I don't believe they sell direct. So if you have any questions or comments, or maybe you have one and you want to share your excitement, hopefully, with all of us, go ahead and put your comments in the comment section. So that's pretty much it. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because we're doing all kinds of interesting stuff and reviews of obviously electric cars, but I'm also going to review an all-electric weed whacker that I also got. It's kind of a complementary to that lawnmower. I'm going to do all-electric washer pressure, and we're going to wash my electric cars with it. I think that's pretty cool. And of course, all kinds of electric news and reviews and interviews that you normally expect from this channel. So make sure to subscribe. And we've been getting really good feedback about our newsletter. Don't forget to go to e4electric.com/VIP. You get this free newsletter, exclusive content that you can't find on this channel or even on our website, that will get into your inbox every week. News, offers, and all kinds of cool stuff. So go ahead and definitely subscribe to that. All right, looking forward to your comments. Other than that, see you next time, and remember to stay charged.